Attendance tracking is one of the great features inside of our software, whether it be Inspire, Youth Assistant, or Children's Assistant. And I want to show you in this video how to actually utilize that attendance information and do something with it to visitors, for instance, or even to people who have been absent for multiple times in a row. So I'm going to show you how to actually search your attendance and get some results back out and then do something for those individuals that you had results on. So what we want to do, I'm going to work in the youth ministry zone. So I'll click over to youth ministry. Now keep in mind, if you only have a single ministry zone product like Youth Assistant or Children's Assistant, you're not going to have the multiple ministry zones listed in here. You will just have your youth or children's ministry. I'm going to click on attendance next. And I have quite a few different attendance events already listed in here. What I'm going to do next is go up to query. And I'm going to click on attendance events. This will be the window that I'm going to use for searching my attendance. Now I can search all of my attendance events at one time, or I can search just specific attendance events individually, and that'll let me narrow down my results just for that one night, for instance like a Wednesday night. So for this case I'm going to search just for Wednesday night, and I'll click on the next button, and I have three different options here at the top under the search by category. The frequency options is just kind of like your general searches. This is where you'll come to see all the people who have been perhaps absent all codes, or absent just the A code. And if you're wondering what codes are, we do have the ability to assign different codes for a scanning on an attendance event, and that'll be in later videos. But just so you understand, like if you scan someone for the T code, and that means present, wherever the letter T appears on the attendance event, it would actually mark them, or it would mean present. Different codes are used for things like multiple services, or for identifying other aspects of attendance you'd like to know about. In most cases, I would recommend just using absent or present if you're going to do this, unless you know that you have multiple codes that mean either absent or present. So you could say show individuals who have been absent exactly more than or less than however many times you'd like to list here. You can also limit it just to a certain date range, so from one date to another date. And if you'd like to include history into your attendance results or this search that you're performing, you can do that as well. What history does is if you've removed someone from an attendance event, it doesn't actually remove their attendance information. It just takes it out of the event temporarily. And you can click on include individuals removed from events or history, and it will actually include their records in these search results. So people that aren't in the attendance event any longer, you can still search off of. Now the other option, number of visits, this is our visitor search. It allows you to say, show me all the people who have been, maybe this is their first, second, third time visiting our service. In this case, let's say, show me all the people if this is their first time, so number one, visiting our service. And I want to click on view results, and it shows me that Bob was our first time visitor. Then I could do something with Bob's name, but for right now I'm going to go back and show you these other options. And you can also have some options here that all attendance on the same day count as one. This is if you are searching on multiple attendance events at one time. That way, if they came one time where they had multiple present codes or absent codes, it would only mean or only count as one for this record. And you can also choose the history here, or you can do it from a certain date range. The missing in action search is one of our more powerful searches in the attendance query options. What that allows you to do is tell the system to show you all the people who have been absent for a number of days or weeks in a row. So it's not people that were coming and then just were absent and then came back. These are people who were coming regularly. Then all of a sudden they dropped off the map for 2 or 3 or 4 weeks in a row, and you haven't heard anything from them, or you haven't seen them in the attendance event. So these are kind of like high priority people. And you just change that by marking the days or weeks that you would like to search by, and it changes the dates here to kind of let you know when the last present date occurred. In this case, I'm saying show me everyone that they've been missing in action for 3 weeks in a row. So it's been 3 weeks and they haven't been here at all. So then I can click on View Results and it shows me those individuals as well. And I can then do more if I'd like to with these individuals. I could do another search and say, out of all these people, show me the ones that are in junior high or have a birth date in this month. Or I can go add a custom search to this already performed search. So it's like adding a search on top of another search, or narrowing down the results more, kind of like a sort. In this case, we'll cancel out of this and go back and run this search again. And I want it to show me all the people Okay, now we're back here, and let's go ahead and click on Print Mail Merge. What this allows us to do is actually do something with these records. I can send them a text message if I'd like, an email, a postcard, letter, all from right here, and then actually do something with the people that were absent or whatever people that met the results that I was searching on. The power of this is that you take your attendance, then you search your attendance, and then you do something with it in our software. And this is the third step of the process, is actually doing something with it. You will probably have some kind of pre-made email template, or you can have pre-made letters that you can send out to these individuals. I'll close out of this. You also have the option of seeing the attendance details for people. If I click on a certain individual and then click on attendance details, it'll show me when the last time they were here, what their records were. Here are the 3 dates that they were absent. And I can do that for any of the individuals listed. I can also view attendance results for volunteers, but in this case I don't have any volunteers that were absent 3 weeks in a row. If you go back one step and we're still in the query attendance window, the last button I clicked on for the missing in action search was the view results. We also have this button called view event statistics. This will allow you just to see the numbers of what's going on in the ministry that you're searching off of. So I can say that on Wednesday night, I can see that 21 were absent, and this many were blank, and I had this many present. You can view it by percentages or by numbers, either one. And you can also export this information out or print it out if you'd like to have those reports on paper. So just to review real quick, what we do when we're going to search our attendance is we go to Query, we go to Attendance Events, we choose the event that we want to search off of. We click Next. We choose the Search By option that we'd like to use. We'll say Missing in Action. We give it the criteria. We click on the results to view those. And then we can go to Print Mail Merge and do something with that information. Easy enough. Remember, 3-step process. Very simple. Hopefully this will help you out quite a bit in performing your follow-up to the individuals that come to your attendance events. And we'll move on to some other videos.